So about 6 months ago I made a video on this, Samsung's Galaxy Smart Tag and Smart Tag Plus, and you guys seem to really like it. So I've been using these for a while now, and for the most part they do their job. However, things aren't as straightforward as that. So if you are thinking about picking one of these up, stick around and I'll let you know what they really like to live with long term. If you don't know much about the Smart Tag and the Smart Tag Plus, I highly recommend you check out the previous video I made where I give you a full but brief breakdown of what they do and how they work. But when these things came out, I did go a little bit crazy. I bought a load of them. I thought, yeah, I'll use it for this, I'll use it for that. I got all kinds of ideas. But in reality, things worked out a little bit different. So the good points about the Galaxy Smart Tag is that it works really well. Tracking location was fairly accurate and reliable. The fact that these work off the Galaxy network means that there's millions of phones out there to help pinpoint the location of your tag. Meaning that no matter where your tag is, chances are it's going to be able to be located. Or more specifically, whatever you attach your tag to is going to be able to be located, whether it's your keys or your handbag or your purse or something similar. And Samsung did try to make these more than just a Bluetooth tracker by adding some extra features into it. So we can integrate with Samsung's SmartThings smart device ecosystem, and you can set up and activate automations using the button that's built in. You can choose to press once or press to hold to activate two separate automations. The only thing is, out of those of you watching right now, how many of you have your home fully kitted out with SmartThings smart devices? Me neither. So it's a great idea and it adds a bit of extra functionality, but for the most part it's not really relevant for a lot of people. And yes, I know SmartThings works with other smart devices, not just Samsung's own smart devices. Yes, I know. But still, for the most part, a lot of people just don't have their house fully kitted out with smart devices just yet. So what would the smart tags like to live with on a day-to-day basis? So I have 4. I put one on my wife's keys, one on my keys, one in my camera bag, and I did want to put one on my cat, but she tends to pull off her collar all the time, so I didn't bother in the end. So the 4th one honestly just sits in my drawer. Now obviously this is going to vary a lot from person to person, but one, I don't really lose my keys, my camera bag pretty much never leaves my side. I opted against putting the tag on my cat, and then the one I got for my wife, it's not even paired up to her phone. The only time I really made use of the smart tag was using the feature that allows you to find your phone. So if you double press the button on the tag, your phone will ring. And as I said, that's pretty much all I use the tag for, which is ironic because I'm using the tag to find my phone, where I'm sure they want you to use your phone to find your tag. But hey. Another thing, the battery life between the Smart Tag and the Smart Tag Plus varies wildly. So the Smart Tag Plus version utilizes ultra wideband technology, which allows you to pinpoint its location more accurately, and it has a built-in AR feature that you can use your camera to find where it is. So naturally that will use a bit more battery life. Now both the Smart Tag and Smart Tag Plus utilize watch batteries, and they are rated up to 6 to 12 months. However, the battery life on the regular Smart Tag after 6 months is about 2/3, whereas the Smart Tag Plus battery died after 4 months. Huge difference. Not only that, but when I compared tracking the regular Smart Tag versus the Smart Tag Plus, one wasn't any more accurate than the other. And then the AR finding feature that uses your camera to find the tag on the Smart Tag Plus, 9 times out of 10 I could never get it to work. So really you're sacrificing battery life on the Smart Tag Plus versus the regular Smart Tag for no real reason. On top of that, I know when all these batteries die, I'm not going to change them. Now don't get me wrong, actually changing the batteries is pretty straightforward. The back just pops off and you pop out the battery, pop in a new one, snap it on, away you go. But one, how many of you have watch batteries just lying around? Probably none of you. Maybe some of you. And 2, ask yourself, how many watches or similar devices do you have around your house right now that are dead and have been dead for a while? Yeah, I know you can think of at least one. So like me, a lot of you will have this, the battery will die and the battery will stay dead. In an ideal world, these would have built-in rechargeable batteries that could be recharged via wireless charging. However, that would add some bulk to the device, and then it would also increase the cost. And for something that's supposed to be cheap and cheerful and you carry around without even thinking about it or noticing it, I understand why Samsung went the way that they did. That being said, I still think it should have had a rechargeable battery, but hey. So what are my final thoughts and verdicts? Well, first and foremost, if you're looking at getting the Smart Tag Plus, don't. The battery life that you use just to get the extra features are absolutely not worth it, and you pay more for the privilege as well. So I absolutely do not recommend the Smart Tag Plus. Stick with the regular Smart Tag. If you are a person who loses things like your keys, quite frequently, then yes, that smart tag is absolutely for you. It does what it says on the box and it does it well. But the thing that I think makes the smart tag a winner is not only can you use your phone to find the smart tag, but you can use the smart tag to find your phone, which to me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, is invaluable. So I recommend it just off the back of that alone. But anyway, that's enough from me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.